Welcome to HD Toy Theater, to with the Figma EX025 Saber dress version from the anime Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works. She stands about 5 inches tall, really nicely sculpted and painted, has limited articulation, some really nice accessories, so let's dive right in and see what she has to offer. Figure includes extra hands, and you have plenty of different types and different types of gestures. Hand swapping is simple. Take off any existing hand. Right now she has a pair of closed fists. We'll take off the right. And as you do that, you expose a peg there and just connect another hand. And it's that simple. You also get a very nicely sculpted and painted kendo stick. You get Excalibur here, and it's very nicely sculpted and painted. Really nice gold and deep colors here. You got some blue on the handle. Some nice detail there. You of course separate the two, and looks very, very nice. Blade nice and pointy, not too sharp. You get alternate faces that you can attach onto the head, and you have one that's having her in a very determined stare looking off to her right, and this one is very happy Saber. Each have very nice paint app work and sculpting. You also get an alternate head attachment, and this one has the hair kind of wavy, moving in the wind kind of thing going on. So let's do a head swap and face swap. So let's do a head and facial swap, and we'll start by attaching this facial expression to this head. And first thing you need to do is separate the front section here from the main part of this head attachment, and you'll expose those unique pegs and holes. Put on the facial expression. Look at that nice, interesting U shape here. You're going to match it up with the unique peg on the head, and then we attach the hair like so. So we'll put this off to the side. You want to remove the existing head right off the top of the neck, and there's a fat ball joint and a pretty thick peg. So just a little wiggle and pull apart, and you'll separate like so. Attach the peg into the opening at the top of the neck, and there you go. And of course, no figure from Figma is complete without the Figma support display stand, and of course it rotates at the base, it bends here, in the middle, and at the top, and you have a nice peg system right there that plugs into the back of the body there. There's also an extra attachment here, and it comes in handy if you need a little more reach. And once you put that on, you can do the same thing. Plug in like so. Give your figure a little more stability. Do some air poses, whatever you decide to do with your figure. You get a Figma accessory bag here, and it's pretty much Ziploc-like, and you can put all your accessories into it. Seals at the top. If you own Saber 2.0, you can definitely head swap and have the longer hairstyle on the armored body and the shorter bun look on the dress version. So here's the figure a little more in detail. Very nicely done. Awesome, beautiful sculpt here. I love the dress version of this character so much, even more than the armored look, to be honest. The colors are very, very nice. Some very nice touches of gold, the nice blue, some nice white, nice detailing, good sculpting. Those creases look great. A nice flow of the dress. You got some simple brown boots instead of the armored plated ones that she sports in her other version. Good physique. Fits the character perfectly. It's really well designed from top to bottom. For articulation, she is pretty standard with all her points for a Figma figure. She has a nice ball joint style head so at the top of the neck, so she can tilt, rotate, no problem. The arms are connected kind of a ball socket style, so really good range. The shoulder bit wiggles around and doesn't get in the way of any kind of posing. You have a nice bicep swivel, a nice bend there at the elbow, good range, hinge, wrists, you can bend them and rotate, no problem. Ball joint right above the abs section, very nicely done there. The waist, ball jointed as well. Now the skirt is really a solid piece that can't move. It's not, you can't squish it or anything like that. It's just as you see it. It's a solid piece, and because of that you can't really take advantage of any of the good articulation that is going on underneath the skirt. So as you can see, it's pretty typical Figma here. The thighs, the rotation, the ball jointiness up there. Can't really bend much with the range because of the skirt, but you have all the typical Figma articulation. The ankles will bend like so and rock, and of course bend at the toe. So that is Saber dress version articulation. Final thoughts on this figure. Not at all one I can wholeheartedly recommend. It's really for a Saber fan who really wants this version of the character. It's nice that you get the alternate head with a longer hairstyle that you can swap on the 2.0 figure. The big downside being, of course, the skirt, the way it is, how it's just one solid piece and you can't take advantage of any of the lower body articulation because of that. It's a little pricey. It's a Figma Extra type of release, so it's somewhere in the $90 range. So expect to pay pretty high price for this one if you decide to pick her up. And good luck finding her for a good deal. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. Hit like, dislike, and or comment. Check out my other videos. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out HDToyTheater.com, and we'll see you next time.